Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the Daily Crumb. Help you along your way. Hey, hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. Evening. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time of the day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily Crumb with me. Your friendly, a freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Also Christianica. Superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Hey, 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 it's a Saturday. Yeah, I was up early, but I'm doing this later. Doing this late, eh? Oh my goodness, I amused myself too much. Swinging. It's beautiful. My sunshine was up this morning. Whoa, I'm like, whoa, you're awake. And it's really is morning. So cool. You know what though? They get bad rap, these teenagers, but they're doing their last bits of growing, and so that's why they need it. Teenagers need lots of sleep too. You know? Yeah, no, they do. Okay? Babies need lots of sleep. Teenagers need lots of sleep. Because they're growing. They're going through their last bits of growing. Girls grow till they're 16. Boys continue to grow till they're 18. This is basic biology, I believe. That's why I learned it in there. So I've been this tall since I was 16. That was one of my commitments there. I'm going to stand tall. Yeah, 5'4" and 3/4 when I stretch. Okay, well there's a glare on my baby me right there. She's in the light. I just wrote something. I don't walk in his shadow, I stand in his light. I don't walk in his shadow, I stand in his light. Pure light our little babies are. Here we go. That's what it's going to represent. The pure light of that little bundle of joy. Right? That's me, but you know, it represents you too. We're all babies, okay? We've all been babies. Alright, some still act like big babies as we head on. That's okay. I did the Bold and Visible workshop yesterday. Some exciting news and announcements there. The Institute of the Feminine Somatic Integration. Institute of Feminine Somatic Integration. They're putting everything for the Bold and Visible under one roof. I just love it. And I got a shout out from Callie B. Elways. It brought me to tears. Saying, I'm an important part of the community, and I really feel loved and part of that. So I'm so grateful. And I don't know if any of my Bold and Visible sisters watch, but if you do, you know, I'd love to hear from you. That'd be awesome. I know. Well, Callie B had commented, so I don't know if I doubt she watches daily, but she did comment that she loved the Daily Crumb. So I think she's seen at least one. That's helping me. And that Bold and Visible, I was attracted to that when I started doing this, because me doing this was part of me being bold and visible myself, and I needed it. I think those words even came to my head, and then I found this. I don't know if it was an email or something that I got because I'd signed up for something else, or I don't know what it was. But the first workshop I did was in July 2020. And, yeah, I've been hooked ever since. It's amazing. And the shifts and the honor and blessing to be able to do that 12-week program and get even deeper into the somatics and everything and come even more home to myself. It's amazing. And I was asked what's my favorite thing, and it's the camaraderie, the sisterhood, where it's not competition. We raise each other up. And we hold each other It's such a loving, safe embrace. And that's what they say. They create a safe container. And it's true. They really do. You really have to feel it or experience it. I highly recommend it. Yeah, but don't take my word for it. Really, it's a personal experience. And from what I've seen over these years, everyone gets some sort of, even if they, for me, like even just from the workshops, and the ones that have gone through all the programs keep coming back to those workshops just to get filled, you know, because it's really, really beautiful. Divinely inspired, I totally believe in that. Divinely led and guided. Totally believe that. That's right. All loving, higher power, for sure. Okay, I'm just... Anyway, a little later on the thing today. Swinging. My children home. That's okay. Had a rough time with the girl yesterday. Well, I'm fine till bedtime. A little bit snottiness. But as I've said, there's always, after returning from pianos, and apparently, this is how responsible those people are. Apparently, there was a car accident on Saturday that my mother was in. And now, of course, they say that somebody ran a red light, something, she T-boned the other person because they were trying to make a left. I don't know, it's hard to get the story clear, but you know what? No adults phoned me to let me know my daughter is in the vehicle, in the front seat. She's 10, and I think in all vehicles, it says right on the drop-down visor that they should not be in the front seat unless they're 12. I started letting her ride there as something special, and then not on highways. Not on highways, just, you know, little, brief little things in the city. Well, of course, if mom's a lot, then they just go overboard with that. Anyway, I can't believe they did not even call me. My daughter tells me yesterday. So father says, she even said she went to the hospital and the doctors and everything. I never got a call. I was never told about this. Is that responsible parenting? It is not. It's not responsible grandparenting either. And it's definitely not responsible grandparenting to take your children in vehicles when you know you need to get new glasses, but you avoid going to the doctors because you know they're going to take your license away. I mean, seeing is pretty essential when driving a motor vehicle. You need to be able to see clearly. Don't let your ego get in the way of that. I think I'm just going to start something out the bold invisible. We'll just do one here. Make it quick. But yeah, I'm swinging that. I am not impressed with that at all. Who would be, right? And then the acting up, and then I'm getting beaten and all of that. Well, there's... I'm the punching bag for them all. And daughter literally punching, digging her claws in me. And then turning around saying, stop hitting me. So I think, okay, they're trying to get something there. Or if she gets a mark on her or something, they're going to say that it's mom doing it. No, they keep setting these things up. These people, what are they doing to these children? What are they doing to these children? Now I got 3 up here. Okay, we'll divide this one in 2. Okay. Set a meeting with yourself and keep it. Make it a priority. Treat that meeting like you would any other. Melissa Steginus. Set aside 10 minutes to write down 5 values that are important to you. Keep this list in your pocket as you go about your day. It's a 36. That's another 9. 9. That's a good one. I love that date. Anyways. Do you have that in a list? Like, value honesty, integrity, right? Responsibility, accountability. I don't know. What is that? Are those values? I don't know. Patience, compassion. I don't know. What are the 5 values that are important to you? And keep that list handy. Have you got it in your phone? Have you written it out? We have an affirmation. Owning our story and loving ourselves through the process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. Brene Brown. What is a negative narrative you tell about yourself? Take a breath and let it go. Just like that. What is that negative narrative you tell to or about yourself, and especially the ones we say to ourselves, okay? Because we keep saying it, we keep repeating it, we're gonna believe it. Right? The brains will believe everything that we tell them, okay? The human brains, all right, it's not that intelligent. They are, but they're not, okay? They're very gullible. You can't tell the difference when you're just visualizing it and when you're actually doing it. Okay, they've done studies and tests. Don't take my word for it. You know, you can check into those yourself. You know, neuroscience, all that kind of stuff. Stuff like that there. We don't need to know everything. We'll never know everything. And if we can rest in that, I don't know. What is that for you? Let's have a reflection after that. So, what is that negative narrative that you're switching up about yourself? He. What is that? Negative narrative. Oh, I have something to say, but I can't say it. Nobody wants to hear it. There's nobody listening. Right? What I have to say is not important. No, it just sounds the same as everybody else. What I gotta do is just... They don't need another out there. What? It doesn't have your flavor. So what is that negative narrative that you're holding yourself back with? Truly. Right? Not letting this baby shine in the light. Just be that pure light that it is. Pure love and light. That's what these babies are. Yeah, you are a baby too. A miracle just to be here. Yeah, you're a miracle to be here. It is a miracle for that sperm to break through that ovum. Because the ovum is just to keep that sperm out. You're here. And it's a miracle that you're here. You're a miracle. And you belong here. And I'm so glad you're here. Truly, I am. Truly, sacred rest is soul care. We honor quiet time alone. We intentionally step away from the chaos of life. We unplug from noise and distractions. And we relish moments of tranquility. Dan Akuri. Pause. Shed a layer. And recalibrate. Right? The negative narratives coming up, those negative thoughts, whatever you call them, right? The ones that aren't helpful, because negative can be good and positive can be bad. So I like to try and switch it up to the thoughts that hurt, the thoughts that help, right? The thoughts of growth and the thoughts of, nope, I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you? Pause, shed a layer, and recalibrate. That's a 57. My mother was born in 57. My children's father was born in 58. Yeah, and I wanted to do double dates with my mother and everything. She was my best friend. I would sing my mother's praises. My accent. What would Jesus do? He had WWJD on his visor. He took me in the trunk and says, yeah, everybody says this, but, you know, I put my name in there. What would I do? Oh, big things. Yeah. Bursting bubbles. Whatever. Oh, that's why I'm looking over here. I lose myself if I don't have everything out in place. We got 13, 24, 25 there. I'm going to split this in two. All right. We'll stop at the 10 minutes. Might get the first thing of that. Anyways, I'm going to split it into, you'll see the full one uncut into, it won't be into, it'll be full altogether on the Begin Within Guidance channel on the YouTube. Oh, and I can stitch the tickety-tocketies together for the CRUMB's channel on the YouTube. So those are the three places you can watch me. On the YouTube, we got Begin Within Guidance with Wingishni Bay Majanki Quay, and also CRUMB's Begin Within Journey. Those are the two on the YouTube, and then, of course, on the tickety-tockety. At the Daily CRUMB on the tickety-tockety. Sweetgrass, H2O. Oh, yeah, come aboard to me, into my sovereignty, coming home. Look at it, I love these little, you see this little sparkle here? Look at that. Look at the light in this room right now. It's beautiful. Love it. Oh. There's ant down there. See? The ants all look the same, but they all have a unique job, and they're all essential to the whole colony. Whoa! Yes! Yes, they are! Right, so let's have that patience. Hey, maybe we're not growing into it. We're not in a race. Ain't no race to get into the ground. Right, so we're going to, it's just slow and steady. D, right? I could be a late bloomer, whatever. Oh no, what is that for you? I call myself a pokey little puppy. It's giving ourselves time. Not comparing to others and whatever. We're all part of this. We're all these little beings of pure light. You just need to uncover, right? Oh, right. And the shirt that I'm wearing says you need darkness to see the stars. Right? The darker it is, the brighter the stars become, don't they? Oh no, what is that for you? We got a totem on the floor. There's the path that just bounced up there. And there we go. Okay. There we go. We're purifying. Purifying. Oh, no, we're not. Purifying. Returning to that sacred light. Returning to all that we are. Releasing all that we are not. Breathing in that Creator's breath. You know, being appreciative that we come from that womb, right? And that there's been an unlimited vision for us. We were made in the unlimited vision of our Creator. What is that? And hey, our spirits are unlimited. Look at that. The prayer for peace and abundance. When we keep calm in our peace, there's nothing we can't do. Oh no, what is that for you? And what are we dreaming into being? Right? We're getting calm, listening to that still quiet voice and seeing. What are we dreaming into being? And something keeps coming up in your life. How are you dreaming that into being? Because Lizard was on his rock and then a painted snake starting to read as I'm speaking at the same time. Yes, oh yes, the story of Lizard was that he was on his rock and Snake came up and said, "Can I share your rock?" And Lizard said, "Sure," because he had dreamed that Snake had already eaten. And that, well, that's what the Snake said, "I could have eaten you," and dreamed. And Lizard said, "Well, I already dreamed you had lunch." Right? So we could easily have dreamed up a hungry snake. I don't know. What is that for you? What are you dreaming into being? By what you are focusing on. Right? We let the fear hold us back, right? We keep focusing on what you resist, persist, and what you're going to bring into your reality. Because that's what you keep focusing on. I don't know. What does that all say to you? Right? What were we talking about? We're going to our own beat. It's divine timing, not our timing. We're building up that self-esteem. Because moose is a moose. Okay? A moose will stand up to that Mack truck, and don't that Mack truck hunker. Moose is gonna think he's a cow. Wanna go get a little love on now. Oh my goodness, I hope you find it a little entertaining as well. But that's right, we're marching to the beat of our own drums. We all have that internal clock is ticking. I don't know, we need to have that quiet time to get inside, get in touch with our light again, that little bundle of joy that we are. All right, and no rushing, okay? RUSHIN. All right, no need for that. Let's take our time, growing slow and steady. We are returning home, right? And that's where we'll get that usable energy and everything, because it's easier to be ourselves than it is to put on a mask for everyone else. It's easier to be ourselves than it is to put on a mask for everyone else. I don't know. What's that all say to you, beautiful beings? Build up that self-esteem. You're worthy here. You belong here. And I'm so glad you're here. Yes, the world is brighter with your light in it. Okay? So don't you dim it. Okay. Beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. And shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you choose to stay. Every day. Just grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, we almost got 20 minutes in there. 19:04.